Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? We're playing some custom hero clash because I wanted to just hang out and chat a bit, and this is a good way to do it. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna hang out and chat and figure some stuff out. Maybe, probably not, we'll see. And then we'll go from there. Precision aura, not actually that useful, right? Like we don't really want that, but I guess I'll take it because I want marksmanship. I get it, right? I get it. We can get marksmanship later. We can get marksmanship later. Ah! We get it? Okay, we get furious vibes. We get furious vibes. Okay. Innate. What are we looking at here? Rend reduces armor by 1 for 5 seconds. Stacks with itself and refreshes. Sunk cost, frenzy, warrior, assassin. Causes you level up an additional 3 times. Bonus intelligence, champion. I mean, champion is just kind of not that great. But like everything else is kind of bad too. I can get bonus attack speed, I guess. Bonus attack damage isn't so big a deal. Should we get champion? It's just like a bunch of stats. And Drow Ranger is pretty okay with just having stats, right? We could get sunk cost, but I don't really like it so much. Assassin. Yeah, you know what? Assassin actually seems best. Because we just get, you know, like a critical strike. And I think a critical strike is something that's just good to have. Anyway, I wanted to just chat a bit. Right? So basically what I'm okay, man, well, how do I start with this, right? I've been streaming a lot. Like a lot. I don't really have any plans on changing that. Reason for that is that I don't really have that much to do right now, which is a bit weird to me. I'm not really the kind of person that feels good if I don't have anything to do. Over the past month, I've had a lot of kind of like bad mental health days. Right, I've just had a bunch of days where I just didn't feel so good. And I mean, it's obvious why, right? Like all of the stress from the Chroma release, and then the Chroma release, and then, you know, like all of the stress that came like leading up to it, and then with the release itself, and everything afterwards, and it's just a lot. But despite all of that, mostly being over already, I would say that this Sunday was probably my worst day. And the reason why I felt worse on Sunday than on any of the previous days is that I had nothing to do and that I just did nothing the entire day. And that just was miserable. Hated it. That was reroll. Fuck. Okay, that's not so good. I guess Bedlam. Bedlam, alright. I want to get... Yeah, why not just get a Mask of Madness? Whatever. That'll do. That'll do. But yeah, that was no fun. Because I didn't have anything to do. I just sat here in my computer. I was bored, wasted the entire day. I never do that. I don't operate that way. And I just didn't... That was just not fun. That just sucked, you know? So I don't want to be that. Right? The thing is, the way things are looking right now is that what I'm gonna do with Chroma is I'm gonna continue to offer support for it, right? It's not going to be shut down. The servers are going to continue existing, right? And there's going to be patches for it as we go along. But it's not going to be what I was kind of hoping on, which is like, you know, I can make it a full-time job. It's just not going to be that. So, maybe it will be that in the future. That's why I want to continue offering support for it, of course. All right. But I think right now it's best to just kind of say, all right, you know, what do I actually do with my time? Because if I continue doing nothing, I will continue having days like Sunday where I just feel absolutely horrible. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to have those kind of days. So Sonic versus Ixtos. Should probably go to Sonic. Right? So what does that mean? Well, what I want to do, and what I've actually been having a lot of fun with, is I want to kind of try my hand at full-time streaming. Now you might be like, what do you mean try your hand at it? Haven't you been doing this forever? Right? Don't you always say you've been doing YouTube and streaming since 2008? And yeah, I have. But honestly speaking, the last time I did it full-time was like 5 years ago. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Oh my god, fuck. These rolls are so bad. These rolls are really, really bad. Yeah, but it was a long time ago that I really actually did it full time. Currently, up to, I guess, this point, over the past few years, I've really been treating it as like a task where I was trying to do the minimum amount of work possible. Alright, we see people are a little confused right now. So how was he planning to make it a full-time job? I think it was less devoting the time, more so it being worth his time, because currently Chroma is not that profitable, not enough to live on anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The problem isn't that we don't have people interested in the game or that there aren't enough downloads. It's just not making enough money. That's just it. That's just it, right? And I mean, we are trying to like do some things to increase the revenue streams, but frankly speaking, you know, like to a certain extent, past a certain point, you just have to like live with the data you have and like plan your life around that, not what you're hoping to achieve. And I mean, we have over 42,000 downloads. Right? That's what we like. Think about that for a second. 42,000 downloads. It's been 2 weeks since release. Well, a little over 2 weeks now, right? Like it's been like 2.5 at this point. But still, that is pretty fucking sick. That's a lot of downloads. People are keen on it. But the money just isn't coming in. Oh, that was so close. Anyway. I don't really want to debate this stuff with you right now. I don't really care for that. Because these kind of comments I strongly dislike. Oh, there we go. Marksmanship. Oh, realm. No, but marksmanship is better for us. So somebody's here, why didn't you think about the revenue problem earlier before making Chroma? Well, you're an idiot, and I don't want to talk to you. Sorry for being rude, but frankly speaking, you are kind of making it seem as if I am like some moron who wouldn't consider these things. I did consider them. Chroma was always a calculated gamble. Right? It was always a calculated gamble, and it was always trying something new. Right, what I said is that, look, what we are trying to do is we're trying to do a different business model than what the kind of like Blizzard and Wizards of the Coast and all of the other big companies are doing. And, you know, there's kind of two ways it can go. Either it works or it doesn't. Either it works and what people have been asking for constantly and very actively is what they actually want and care about. Or it doesn't work, and the companies are right. And people are, you know, the people that are actually constantly asking for, you know, a card game with a more customer-friendly business model, they don't actually care that much. That was the gamble. Yeah. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. It might still at any point in the future get to the point where it needs to be, but currently it's just not there. Alright, let me get these. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think this assassin was actually a very good idea. Ocean Heart. Sure, why not? But yeah. I'm not really interested in people coming in and questioning my decisions. Alright, that is not something that I really need right now. And frankly speaking, it's none of your fucking business. I'm happy to share and I'm happy to kind of like have a conversation to a certain extent. But past a certain point, it feels like you're just, you know, enjoying the fact that something that I care greatly about and invested greatly into isn't performing the way that I had hoped. And in fact, the weird thing is that it is performing the way I had hoped in every aspect. Except, you know, making money. This is the only part that isn't working. That is the only problem. But let's set that aside now. Alright, let's set that aside. Again, I don't really want to have this conversation be about that. I'm planning on having a conversation about this subject and about Chroma in general. At some point in the future, I'm planning to kind of make a video on it. Honestly speaking, it will be a very difficult conversation for me though, and I just don't want to get into that right now. Alright. So please stop. What I want to talk about more is about me right now. So what I kind of have as my plan, and that's really what I want to get into, right? What I want to what my kind of plan is I'm going to take it easy for a while. I have been in a state of constant stress for like, I don't know, 3-4 years. Constant, never-ending stress. And I am currently de-stressing like crazy for the first time in forever. And it's just like, I feel like a stress balloon that's just had so much air pumped into it. And now it's just being slowly squeezed out. And I'm gonna need that for a while longer. Alright? So what I've been doing is I've been streaming a lot. Now you might be like, wait, I thought you want to take a break, Balmy. For God's sake, that's not a break. Well, it kind of is. So, to kind of like give a bit of an overview over what I have in plan, or like what I have planned, right, is for the rest of February, I want to take it easy. Which means I'm just gonna do streams when I feel like it. Probably still going to stream quite a bit, but mostly just with the purpose of, you know, again, taking it a bit easier, playing games that I like more so than games that maybe stream might enjoy, and just kind of going like that. So, for example, what I played today, so I played a bunch of Pokemon Emerald, which was actually a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. And what I played yesterday is I played a bunch of Minecraft. I will still have my normal stream times at 3 p.m. my time, 3 p.m. Berlin time, 3 p.m. German time, 3 p.m. Central European time. And we'll still do Dota just as normal. But, you know, before that, maybe after that, I'll just kind of do random shit that I want to do. Now, this serves two purposes. First of all, it just lets me relax a bit. Secondly, it lets me build endurance. Because I'm planning to kind of do the streaming thing proper, full-time, actually trying, right? Which is something I haven't done in forever. And for that, what I need to be able to do is I need to be able to put on a nice, entertaining show for 6 hours. That's what I'm aiming for, 6 hours. I want 6-hour-long streams, which is twice what I currently do.
It takes time for people to invest in a free-to-play games. It took 3 years for me to spend the first dollar on Dota and 4 years to donate any money to you. Have patience.
Thank you very much, my friend. I am well aware of that, right? That's why I said I will continue supporting the game. The game isn't just gonna be abandoned. That's not going to happen. The game will continue to be supported, right? I do just want to be very clear about that. Anyway. So what was I saying though? Let's get ourselves more marksmanship. Your mother versus panda. BKB is nice. I'm gonna say probably Yubin. I don't know, I'm being very, very careful with my gambles. Very small, very very restrained gambles. But I think that's something you can just do sometimes, right? Like, that's totally fine. Anyway, what was I saying? So my kind of timeline that I have figured out here is I want to start doing the proper full-time streaming in April, right? 1st of April. Now, I know April jokes and all of that, whatever. Don't care about that, right? It's just how it works out. I want to do that in April. In March, I want to experiment. In March, I want to kind of like try different things and try different formats and, you know, like see what we can do. What is going to be entertaining? What will people watch? What is something that we can reasonably produce on the kind of time frame that we will need to work on? These kind of questions. Right? And these are very important questions that need to be figured out. Oh my god, am I not gonna get a freaking ultimate trigger sometime? Okay. Right, these are very important questions that need to be figured out. And that will be March. So March will already be taking it more seriously, but it will be more experimental and trying to find what I actually want to do. It will also be very analytical. Not really on your side, but on my side, where I will spend a lot of time kind of trying to do analysis. I will, try to find data. I will try to find the kind of information that I'm looking for to be able to do this comfortably, to be able to feel like I have all the knowledge that is necessary. You may you may already get the feeling that I'm really approaching this very differently from the way I handled it before. Because back in the day when I was doing YouTube full time, what my strategy really was is to just go hard on content. I would 99% of the time I spent on like kind of like working was just spent on making the videos. And you might be like, well, that sounds the right way to go. Well, no, because I was just kind of, the videos weren't planned, right? It was really 99% of the time was just recording and making stuff happen. There wasn't really any strategy, any thought, any consideration much behind it. And I don't think that is right. Maybe that worked back then, and I mean, clearly it did work back then, but I don't really think that works now anymore. I think these days you want to have a bit more thought put into it. And even if it does still work, it's just not how I want to do things anymore. I want to try it differently, right? Because I think despite everything, I have learned a lot over the past years. I have really kind of grown up a lot, I think. And, I want to make sure that I can utilize that. So that's why, for example, I said, well, we're going to do 6-hour-long streams. And that's going to be it. Like, that's the stream length. And we're going to try to do those 5 or 6 times a week. I don't know how often yet. We need to figure that out still. But the important thing is that we're going to structure the rest of the day around that in such a way that we can actually produce on a level of quality and produce the kind of content that I think is appropriate. Well, what I would do before is I would just essentially record for 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, and then just call it at that. And I don't think that's the right way to go. Right, so March is kind of like figuring that stuff out a bit and seeing what we can do with it. And February is mostly about just taking a bit of time to de-stress as much as possible so I can just become a human being again and not just something that was programmed to work and not do anything else. And then also to man, this is really scary. I don't really know how to handle that. We'll just hope the BKB is good enough, I guess. Okay. No, that's actually not that much damage, so that's good. Nice. But then also to build up endurance and to figure out like the things that I need to figure out on a more physical level. I know it sounds a bit weird, but something that I actually really want to try paying more attention to is my physical health. Over the past months in particular, I've been letting that slide a lot, mostly just because, well, first of all, it wasn't really as needed. You know, like I can stream for 3 hours without necessarily needing to pay all that much attention to like how physically fit I am, how good my nutrition is, how good my sleeping is. But 6 hours, after having done it for even just like 3 or 4 days at this point, really does require making sure that I am physically well. And also, well, I just feel better if I'm healthy, you know, like I honestly fucking hate the okay, so this is gonna sound like kind of like being a bit of a petty child, apologies, right? But to me, the biggest thing the pandemic has kind of taken from me personally, right, is that I don't have access to a gym right now. And I really, really like going to the gym. Right? And I can't go to the gym right now at all. And hopefully that's gonna change soon. You know, Germany should be coming out of like the hard lockdown soon, so maybe they'll open up the gyms again. But they haven't yet. And yeah. And I know people say that like, oh, just do a home workout. It doesn't work for me. I've tried. Look, like home workouts don't work for me. What is necessary for me to really be able to do workouts in the way that I want to is having a dedicated space for them, right? And that's where the gym comes in. The gym offers me that kind of just like a space that is dedicated to working out. This is what you're here for, right? You're going to be here to work out. So do it. And honestly, that may sound a bit silly, but to me, that's really important and it works really well. So yeah, it's like doing schoolwork at home is just not as effective. Yeah, doesn't feel so good. But yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know. Sorry if did this rambling. Did any of this actually make any sense? I hope that was okay. Alright, that's fine. You have status resistance, right? Nice. Easy peasy. Very good. Again, just kind of wanted to like talk a little bit about this stuff a bit. That was a bad sentence. But yeah. And so in a way expect to be there to be like a bit of a change in the content, but don't expect it to be bad. You know, like I kind of, I don't know. It's something I'm always afraid to say. And I think it's actually something that as like a streamer, YouTuber, you shouldn't really say. You shouldn't ever say that like, oh, I'm gonna change what I do. You should just fucking do it. Because by telling people that you're gonna change what to do, they already check out, right? But what I'm telling you basically is, you know, we're just gonna try some stuff. And, you know, don't worry. We'll still do Dota stuff and such, right? Might not all be Dota stuff, but we'll still do Dota stuff and such. But, you know, maybe give maybe give it a bit of a chance. And don't make too many memes about there being editing, because there will be editing. And honestly, those memes are just annoying. Sorry, don't like them. Okay then. Because I don't know. That always felt to me a bit like, hey, you aren't putting enough effort in. Look at Baumi, he cares so little. And I'm just like, guys, I am working 2 jobs. I am trying my fucking best. And yes, editing is just something I literally cannot handle. It is just too much. I have so much on my plate. I am trying so fucking hard to get a video every single day. And all I hear is memes about the fact that I don't edit. And it's just like, oh my god. Right? And then when I do make a video where I put in a bit more effort and try to like edit some stuff, then it's just about the fact that, haha, look, Naomi, he now finally did the thing that he should have done all along. And I know that that's not necessarily how you mean it, but that's what it feels like. And I don't enjoy that. So yeah. Have you considered just not reading the YouTube comments? I don't want to, no. I like being able to communicate with you guys. I think that's important. Honestly, I think that's one of the strengths of our channel here. And I think getting your input is nice. Why wouldn't I want to listen to you? So, yeah. Let me grab this. There's kind of two more points. One that is more of a... like one that is more important and one that is less important. Let's maybe start with the more important one first. I want to still keep making games. Hey, 68-inch pianist. Thank you so much for the sub, dude. First time too, appreciate that. What is a 68-inch piano? Wait, you're the pianist, that's big. Okay, I'm not gonna go ahead and imagine that. That's just striking me as weird now. Hey, RamK, can you do that Warcraft 3 mod thing? You can do an entire series playing one hero at a time. Some of us feel nostalgic and some of us get a peek into Dota history. Look, right now, again, I have some plans, some ideas, but let me kind of get to those as I get to them. What's wrong with a pianist being 5'4"? Oh, I have no idea how much 68 inches is. Sorry, I come from a civilized country where we use civilized measurements. Wait, I shouldn't insult you, that's not right. Hey, DocBoy1, thanks for the sub. That feels like a wrong thing to do right now. I shouldn't be insulting you. Just like after your sub, apologies. So what was I saying? I want to keep making games. Yeah, this is going to be hard to kind of like get into before getting emotional, but I believe I have... I'm proud of what Chroma is. I think I made a good game. I think I made the game that I promised people it would be. And I think it is fun and enjoyable. And I am terrified that for some reason, or like that, but my brain is telling me that people will still not have faith in me to continue making games. And I can't tell if that's my paranoia, if that's just a weird imposter syndrome, or if there's like any truth behind that. Alright, I just cannot tell.
I just wanted to let you know I find you highly inspirational. You work
Thank
hard
you, dude.
with passion, facing negative feedback, especially undeserved negative feedback. You keep your chin up. Keep doing you, Balmy.
Oh, I got enraged!
Many others to follow our dreams.
Holy shit, I did it! I got enraged! Thank you so much, Izaro5i. Thank you so much for the 6-9 and appreciate it very much. That's very nice of you. Also, I'm sorry, I just got really excited that I got enraged. I've been trying to do this build forever. And this is the first time I actually got it. Alright, she's gonna be very yelly. Just get ready for that. She's gonna be yelling a lot. She's gonna be yelling a lot. Yeah, but, anyway, a part of me is incredibly terrified that people don't have faith in me anymore for making games. And I don't really know why. Because like the more kind of like neutral part of me that's trying to stay away from those emotions thinks that we made a good game. Right? What I would like to do, so here's my ideal kind of life going forward a bit, right? Is that every few months, maybe once a year, something like that, maybe we can do another Kickstarter for a little game. And in fact, Wispy and I, we have already kind of started prototyping a little thing. And it would be a tiny game. So like Chroma was a really big project, and going forward, what I would like to do along with streaming is make very small games, very small projects, very small indie games. Nothing big, nothing like Chroma, nothing on that scale, not even close to that scale, very small, probably even smaller than Disasters. And those would maybe be digital games, maybe physical games, depending on what feels right. Right? But Wispy and I, we have like an idea for a thing, and I would like to be able to do that. And I just hope that, you know, like if we do that, that you can also, like you'll kind of like continue supporting me in that. Yeah. Sorry. I don't really know how else to say that. We need the talent, right? Like it doesn't work with what we have. Shadow Dance. What do I buy here? Shadow Dance. Oh, what do I get? Shadow Dance doesn't seem that good, honestly. EMP is also pretty bad. But yeah. Basically I guess that's that. So that's, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know if I'm communicating what I'm trying to say very well. I don't even know if I'm entirely sure what it is I'm trying to say. But I don't. That's my point, kind of. I'm just a bit scared that people might, you know, not be willing to like support another game going forward. I don't really know if that's necessarily the case. Probably not. I hope. I don't know. But yeah. I need attack speed. Yeah, I just need to build agility. I need an apex. Apex! Oh, damn it. I guess I'll get Spell Prism. I'll just sell the Spell Prism, right? I'm just gonna buy some agility right now, instead of buying like anything else. I think that with Chroma you have shown that you can handle large and ambitious projects. The next big thing for your career will be to get consistently profit with smaller games on a more disaster-like scale. Yeah, that was like kind of the thing. I would really like, I think it would be really fun. You know, like if I was just doing the streaming thing, and we did the streaming and the YouTube, and we tried really hard there. And then every, you know, like once a year or something like that, we just release a small little game on the side. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I think that would be really cool. I would really like to do that. But of course I can only do that if people continue to have faith in me. But yeah. Sorry. This is why, God, this is what I meant with like, this one is a bit more emotional, because this one is a bit difficult for me. Next point. Sorry. The other point is a bit more simple. We have a Discord server. Right? We have a Discord server for just kind of like our community here, right? Like discord.gg/MLI. And honestly speaking, I haven't really been using it much, and it's just kind of like old and feels out of date. Do you guys think it would be a good idea to just like kick everybody out and like reboot it from scratch? Oh, untouchable. That is perfect. Or is that like a sketch idea? I don't know. Because like, I don't know. Like, I feel like at this point, you know, just like boot it up from like scratch again, right? I do want to keep the same server because it does have its own like link. It's just discord.gg/mni. And if you make a new server, then you don't get that same link anymore. And I think at this point, it might be a good idea to just kind of like purge that server and start over from scratch, and then we can be really active in it, right? But yeah. How did others or you lose faith in yourself? I don't know, guys. Dude, okay, again, my kind of like working brain is like, dude, you're like the worst imposter syndrome person in the fucking world, right? And then my imposter syndrome brain is like, nah, I can't have imposter syndrome. For that, you need to actually be good at something. Right? You get what I mean? There's no winning. Okay, let me get this.
Wait, did you just say you have imposter syndrome about having imposter syndrome?
Well, okay, honey, I am streaming. Goodbye. That's good. Oh. So we can't win this because the rearm. Damn it. Rearm annihilates us. Well, that's okay. Can you please tell me who is the artist who did the Chroma loading screens? That's Douglas Murakami. You can find him on Twitter. He's got like 50 followers. And he is our god. And go hire him. Doug is great. Okay. Ton of damage there, very good. We need a null talisman, right? Alright, spooked. Well, there's no invisibility here, so we don't have to stress about that, but we do have to kind of worry about everything else. I kind of gotta yeet this corrosive skin. It just doesn't do anything. Oh my god. I'm actually like just getting the freaking most intense build imaginable. Man, I can't. I just like, wow. The only thing missing is Essence Shift, right? That's it. It's the only thing that we can even get at this point. If we get Essence Shift, well, I guess like Arctic Burn or something. Okay, we do need to save up because we have to get a nullifier. Not a null talisman. Yes, chat. The most important item at this point, null talisman. What would we do without it? Blood Rage. Oh, Blood Rage would be very good, yes. Damn it, Onyx, let's go. Oh wait, not Onyx, Panda. Really, this Timbersaw somehow won. That's a bit wild. I really didn't expect that. Oh, thank God, I'm not in the store. I'm gonna say like so, I don't know. I just lost a bunch of money gambling.
I'll cut a notch with your name on it.
Oh my God. She's very mad. I don't know if you guys... feel so mad. Have you tried mindfulness or CBT for a self-doubt type situation thing? No. Like, the thing is, I know why I'm so... Like, I am fully aware of why I don't really believe in myself as much, right? It's because, like, my entire life, I've always had people tell me, hey, you're smart, you should go to uni, you should go to university, But the problem is, I don't do well in schools, right? Like, I'm just not a person that performs well in schools. They make me really depressed. The environment of a school doesn't work for me. Which has always resulted that as soon as I enter a school, as soon as I am in a school, I just feel horrible, I do horrible, I don't perform the way that people expect me to. Which has resulted in, for example, me, even though my entire life I've been told I need to go to university, I do go to university, and within a month I'm dropping out of it because I just couldn't deal with it. It wasn't that I couldn't handle the subject, I couldn't handle the university. Does that make sense? And it's not because the university was bad, I just can't handle that environment. I don't deal well with that. Right? And I think I can do really well in other environments. Like it's not that I don't have a problem learning stuff. I think I learn things really quickly. The specific environment of a school doesn't work for me. And, but because that was always the expectation placed on me, I always have this kind of like dilemma where in my mind, I think that because I wasn't able to fulfill those like school-based expectations, that, well, I kind of didn't do what I am supposed to do. And I don't feel so good about that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna like activate Enrage every once in a while to like start stacking our duration more. Apex. Yes! Alright. Very good. 100. Hey, thanks for this bounty. But does that kind of make sense? And I know that's not really like a good thing, but... So yeah. Let me get... There's the nullifier. And we probably want a refresher. And that should be enough for duels. And now we just buy agility. Agility, agility, agility. Oh no, wait, I still need to replace our Bedlam. I think that's probably the next priority. Just replacing Bedlam. What can we get? Maledict. Is Maledict right? Or was like maybe like Chaos Strike, right? Because like when do we even cast Maledict? I guess it is right. Yeah, I don't think there's like... Maledict is the kind of ability you just don't pass up, right? Alright, look at our attack speed now. Yeah, that's exactly right. We could get a Moonshard, but I think we're better off just investing that money into straight agility. Good for bosses. Yeah, it is very good for bosses. I'm the same, so that makes sense to me. Yeah, it just... Like, I'm a person that... I learn a lot, like, via kind of, like, practical application. Like, I do perfectly well in that kind of environment. I don't do so well in an environment where I'm just expected to, here, do this and then do that. And, you know, listen to me. And that doesn't really work for me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that kind of environment, by the way. I think that kind of environment is great for probably most people. Right? I think most people will probably perform excellently in that kind of environment. But I'm just not one of those. Fuck. I forgot about that.
My book.
Wait, I had BKB. Damn it. You even activated it and everything.
My sentiments as well.
I refreshed and tried to activate it. I guess I probably clicked the BKB activation button a little bit too early and then didn't have it ready in time. Oh well.
Yes.
Alright, here's Maledict.
Rangers.
That's pretty sick, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Noah. Okay, we have a Noah now. He's being big and fat. All right, I am fighting Timbersaw. Well, what do I have to get for that? I think I do just kind of like. Wait, I don't know. I get the refresher, right? I get the refresher at least. But other than that, don't really have to get anything. I think we just keep our items like this. I don't need Nullify against this, right? I mean, what do I need Nullify for here? Nice. Yeah, not a great matchup for this Timbersaw. That is definitely not a good matchup there.
That was my thought.
Prowler platoon. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we just keep building agility, honestly, at this stage. More agility just means more opportunity to permastun and build up and rage. Right, and honestly, that's all we're looking to do. "38 seconds of enrage." Sadly, it's still not enough to actually like carry over. Because everybody else is taking a bit longer with their creeps. Nope. Oh no. Ah. Okay, I'm not excited about this. I am not excited about this at all. Alright, what we need to do here is we need to... Well, we can actually win this. This is actually okay. We just need to make sure that we have our detection ready from the beginning. Oh, I win. Dude, Bloodthorn is bullshit. Bloodthorn is some bullshit, I'm telling you. I should not have won that fight. I do not agree. But hey, I guess, you know what? If it works out for me, you know, why am I complaining? But it's just... I didn't even do any damage, really, you know? I'm not gonna use Maledict. I want to see if I can maybe build up some Enrage. Nah, it's not enough. Like, we're building up a bit of Enrage, but it's just not enough to carry over into the other rounds. We would need a lot more than that. Admittedly, now the creeps are going to start being way more powerful. Round 60 creeps are way stronger than round 61 creeps are way stronger than anything in round 50. They scale significantly from this point on, but yeah, well, I guess that's pretty much the whole sentence. Alright, Maledict. I mean, Maledict will take care of it, right? And got it. I'll pick up a mirror shield. I think at this point against heroes, we probably want to have the mirror shield. Because like, as much as Apex is good, do we really need that much agility? Okay. Sell this. Get more agility here. I really need these people to die. I want to see how far we can take this build, honestly. I think this build has potential to go really, 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 really far. I mean, we'll eventually sell this and replace this with a Shiva Scout, probably. Mm-hmm. 37 seconds? $43. Well, we're building it up. Okay. 40s. Oh, we're gonna be able to carry it over into the next round. Yes. Yes. All right. I'm not gonna use Maledict because I want to spend as much time as possible fighting here. $79 seconds. Die! Okay. See, this is exactly why. Oh, you have invisible? No, you're not invisible. Nice. I actually will be able to get in with like a solid 30 seconds of enrage. Solid 30 seconds of enrage. I mean, I'll even just yeet this out right away. Nice.
Victory. Now that you're dead, I find it easy to respect you.
Perfect. Monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Alright, we're just building up in rage now. Die! Why are you still alive? Come on, what do I give you the loser's curse for? 2 minutes. 2 minutes of enrage! She's very mad. Oh, Drow Ranger is so upset. She's very, very mad. Two and a half minutes.
My bow is strung.
Yeah, 3 minutes of enrage. You're just gonna have to kill us through enrage. Vindran. Okay, MKB. We replace probably the Bloodthorn. No, we replace this.
Monkey King Bar.
Okay. Oh, you're not even gonna try. Why did I buy this for then, huh? Why do you do this to me, dude? Well, I get why you wouldn't want to try, because you can't do enough damage. Like, you're kind of just wasting all of our time. You're never gonna be able to win. I guess the thing about Enrage, like, eventually it just reaches a point where it's too much. Also, it is way too loud. That's, I think, the bigger takeaway there. And eventually you reach a point where Enrage just becomes way too loud. Like, kind of annoyingly loud. Like, oh man, can you shut up, Drow Ranger? Please, loud. You know? Alright, 4 minutes of Enrage. It's just infinite Enrage now. What are we looking for? Oh, okay, wait. No, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. I was looking to buy something. Oh, Shiva's Guard. Ah, okay. Well, we'll get that for the creeps. Words cannot explain that bullshit. Ooh, 2 minutes of Enrage, dude. I mean, it's really, I think words can very easily describe it. It's really not that complicated. It's just a lot of Enrage. I'm just very, very mad. We probably need to get some intelligence at some point. No, we don't need that. At some point. Die! Why are you not dying? Is your build even more infinite than mine? $250 seconds of Enrage. 300 seconds of Enrage. 331. Die! What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of bullying the Sand King every once in a while. It's just like, we play the game, and then every few minutes we take a momentary break so I can bully the Sand King. Which, yeah, I guess that's fine. It's important to have that moment. What would we be doing without it? It's important tradition, I think. Alright, so we've got 6 minutes of Enrage now. Look, I'm just building up some intelligence so that our Maledict will continue to do. Why are you not dying? Your build is just percentage, right? It's just pure percentage-based damage. Alright, Maledict. It is time. It is time for bullying o'clock. This is so dumb. This is very dumb. This is just, again, every once in a while, we just take a moment to make sure that we are bullying the Sand King. Alright. Sand King has been bullied. Time to go back to the game. It's, you know, it would be very unfortunate if we didn't do this.
I'll cut a knot with you.
Whew. Without our splash damage, our damage output can be a bit sketch. But, you know, Fury Swipes, it just kind of takes a moment until it's going. Sand King is a god. Yeah, it's just like, what the hell? Die! But you're not even affected by curse stacks, are you? How's this happening? Okay. Multicast now as well. Okay, wait, let me just... You know, it is important that I do always go through the whole procedure of having everything available. Because I think if we don't do that, then the moment we slip up, the Sand King will just win a fight against us. And that's not a risk that I am willing to take, really. The god doesn't even try. God doesn't have to bother. Screenshot in range duration for the thumbnail, clickbait pod. It's not even clickbait. I think people have a really weird idea of what clickbait is. Doesn't really make sense to me. It's just what's in the video. Right? It's like 566 seconds of enraged. If I put in the video thumbnail that I have 10 minutes of enraged duration, I'm not clickbaiting. I just happen to have 10 minutes of enrage. Now, if I were to make this be, you know, 6,000, then sure, then it would be clickbait, because then I'm kind of lying. I don't know. To me, for something to really be clickbait, it needs to not be true. I think if what you're doing is you're just making a thumbnail for content in the video, that's not clickbait. That's just a thumbnail. How are you still alive? Okay. It's just a matter of time until I screw this up. You got Heartstopper aura now too. This is so dumb. I should get rid of Butterfly, right? And I should just get, like, crits. Like a Daedalus. Sand King dead? We did it! We win! We get rid of this garbage. Alright. Keep playing. I'm gonna keep these two in case. Okay. I'm gonna click auto ready. $881 seconds. Eat a moonshot? I have 2000 attack speed. I can't get any more attack speed. Moonshot wouldn't help. On that note, I should probably stop building agility. A 1000 seconds of enrage. Me IRL. Cool. Is untouchable necessary now? I think you underestimate like the kind of moment at the very beginning of the match where the creeps all throw an attack at you. We can still easily die to that. And we need to be careful if it comes to that specific moment. She's very mad though. Why are you so mad, Drow Ranger? It's kind of fun to look at the big number, right?
As deep as forest shade. I'm not talking anymore because it's very loud and kind of makes it a bit weird. You know? Alright, we can probably get rid of Untouchable. Alright, you guys want to get rid of Untouchable? Glaze of Wisdom. Did you guys like having mana? Oh no, I gotta turn this off. This is way too much mana use.
Hey, we can attribute shift our stuff to agility. No, that's not even good. That's not even useful. What does that even do? We can lag the game with exorcism. Lucky shot? I don't need it. I just don't think we need lucky shot. Alright, let me undo smart ready. Hey, I said undo smart ready. I don't want fatal bonds, right? Like, I'm pretty much just looking for Arctic burn, right? Firestorm? Juju. What does Juju do? Blood Rage. Yes, Blood Rage would be the other thing. It's kind of weird to like be skipping past some of these really good abilities. Like borrowed time, but we're just not going to use that, right? Alright, wait, let me ping this out really quick. Okay, let me wait until chat disappears. I do want to get a screenshot really quick. Alright, very good. Oh, there's essence shift. I mean, that's kind of fun. Really not needed though. That's just kind of like another Fury Swipes, but worse, right? Yeah, I don't think Essence Shift actually does anything. That's kind of a shame. I did enjoy having it. Hey, we can permabash things even more. Caustic Finale? Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. God damn it. Haven't gotten anything, really. Sell the BKB? Don't really need that anymore, right? I
mean, Maledict does get like a lot stronger as the fight continues, just because Fury Swipes actually starts dealing damage. Burning Spear? Is that actually enough damage? It might be. Like, Burning Spear is a lot of damage. It is a lot of damage. We'll see. Do not underestimate Burning Spear. Right, and then we get rid of this and replace that with an Octarine. And we just build intelligence. That is actually enough. That's actually totally fine. I think that's enough damage. Enough for now. Yeah, we replace this, we get an Octarine, we build some more intelligence. Alright, if we just build a whole bunch of int, really get our, like, our spell amp going. Because our spell amp isn't actually that high yet. $3,069 seconds. Let's go. Maledict now has less cooldown than duration. Oh, we don't need Daedalus anymore. It's probably actually better to have Satanic than Daedalus. Daedalus is kind of unnecessary. Alright. I need these guys to group up.
Good enough. Rangers with candy.
Cool. I mean, we can start looking for Arctic Burn again. Arctic Burn would still be better, or Blood Rage. Oh, what was that? This isn't gonna last us long enough.
Pride of the Drow.
This isn't actually really gonna this is not actually going to get there, sadly. Okay, we're good. Scary. Oh, attack! She just wasn't attacking for some reason. Okay. Replace burning spear.
As deep as forest shade.
All right, I'm just like really digging for it right now. That's funny, I found Untouchable twice before getting it.
Rangers with candy.
Third time. Dispersion. Casting Enrage not add 6 seconds every time. Yeah, it does that, and you can see me use it every once in a while. But it doesn't really matter because I have like an hour of Enrage anyway. Right? It's just not something that's actually relevant anymore.
Agreed.
Oh, I died. Ah! I tried. I re-rolled so much to find it. I don't know. I don't think I really could have done much else. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.